First started in music when I was around 18, 19 years old. I just graduated out of high school and I had a gnarly skateboard accident that left me with nothing to do. And I remember I just started writing rhymes in my room. I remember I went to this like church banquet thing and I saw these guys rap and I thought it was the coolest thing. And from there I just, found a real passion for hip-hop music and just for writing and just music in general. Some of my biggest influences growing up would be anywhere from Michael Jackson to now a Switchfoot to the Beatles to U2 to Linkin Park to Macklemore to just anyone just creating music that really touches the soul and just pushes the boundaries and just paints pictures. I love it when people can paint pictures with their music because that's what I love to do. I like to take people and give them an emotional feeling of some sort. The first song or lyrics that I ever wrote were in my bedroom. I remember I changed the lyrics of a Will Smith song or DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, what he used to go by. And I was in my room and I was still at my mom's. And I remember the actual first song I ever recorded as Manafest was a song called Session. And I skipped work to do that. I called in sick so I could write. When I started music, I remember I was just rapping. That's all I did. I just did hip hop and I rapped. And I remember I collaborated with Trevor on a song called Skills on our album Epiphany. And I remember he was singing the hook and he wasn't always touring with me. And so I had to perform that song, and either I was just going to stand there and let the hook play, which is pretty awkward, or I could learn how to sing. And so I ended up learning how to sing and performing that, and it was really uncomfortable the first few times. But you know what? Learning how to sing, I'm so glad I did it because, it's allowed me to just do more cooler stuff musically, and it's allowed me to perform my stuff and just stretch me, and it's been fun. It's been awesome. Well, a lot of people know that I love to skateboard, but now moving to California, I've been learning how to surf, which has been awesome, and I love to read books, go to movies, and definitely love drinking tea. There's a lot of good songs out there, but there is not a lot of great songs, and it's just that last 5 or 10% effort and just making the song from good to great. And that could be finding a producer, that could be just editing, that could be the right lyric change or edit, or just massaging that track just a little bit more that just takes it from that mediocre place to a great that just brings you in. And we all know a great song because you just want to hit repeat and you just want to hit repeat, and it just affects you in a powerful way. The reason I think the moment is so different is because I've changed. I really believe that I'm a different person now. I really believe on this record that we focused on what I'm good at. We didn't try to stretch me out, but we tried to focus on what I'm really talented at and let that shine through this record, through the whole thing, and really just do that, do me, not posing, not that I'm saying I've posed before, but sometimes you really experiment, and I just really wanted to let this record shine on what I'm most good at and tell my stories, rap, sing the chords that and the melodies that I can sing, and just be me. I'm still a fan of albums. I'm still a fan of just listening to a record from the beginning to the end and just going on that journey. But at the same time, I always wanted each individual song to take people on a journey. And so whether one of my songs, creates a certain emotion and pulls someone out of a dark place, if it's just that right tune when people are dancing and performing and jamming, or I'm performing one of those songs and it just reaches out and touches someone and creates a moment in their life of connection that just it's just like something that just stirs people up, because I love to take, positive stuff and stories that I've gone through and paint stuff. I love to paint images and pictures for people and take them on that journey. That's what I hope this record does for people. I've been doing music now for almost over a decade, and I've seen a lot of bands break up. I've seen a lot of artists quit. I just saw another artist recently quit, and it was just like, man, dude, felt like you just started, and because it's not easy. There's so many times I've wanted to quit. I talk about it in my fighter book and whatnot, and it's funny because where I am now in my career, it's kind of like I guess the most successful I've been, or I'm in a great place, but I've never felt so much pressure to want to quit sometimes. But then it's when I get those emails like we got the other day, this kid that said I would have been dead on the inside and out if it wasn't for this song or for that song. And it's just like, how can I quit when I hear my fans like tell me this stuff, or I hear stories from people, and it just really stirs me up to keep creating more music. And so I'm not planning on stopping for a long time.